Robert asks, he's elated. He's very pleased with himself. He can't wait to get back and tell everyone that the demands have been met and things are going to change. And he suddenly, gradually realises he's in an empty space and there's no one around, and everything's just suddenly gone very quiet. And I think there's a sort of quite a swift realisation then, this is it's all gone wrong, everything's gone, everything's been lost. And because he's not, I think he genuinely believed he'd achieved something, but I think because of the environment, because of the atmosphere around him, it soon clicks in with him that maybe he's lost everything, And I think that's a great moment, and from that moment on, I think he knows that it's all going to be downhill. I think that manner in which Robert Asked died was particularly gruesome and horrific and extremely, painful. God, I mean, because he was left to die over a period of time, a number of days, with injuries, with wounds, not necessarily with a life-threatening injury, but something that would just gradually make him die. If someone's left to die bleeding and hung by his arms over an archway in public, festering and in great pain, then there's no point in trying to sanitise that or try to analyse it or come to terms with it as something that it is just what it is. It's horrific and it's brutal and it's unacceptable. But it was acceptable then. But it is something that should be shown in all its horror, because there is no other word that could express it. You don't die a death like that in a peaceful manner. I still get that initial sort of rush of adrenaline when I know I'm going to be playing some part that I wanted to play, and I hope that that never goes away. But I don't think it will. But it's I suppose a more measured sort of approach that I have now to things than I did, which is fine, and that's good. But it's always great to get something that you really want, and when you get it, it's quite, as you probably know yourself, it's quite excitement, and because you don't know what you're going into, you don't know what world you're going into. There's always the unknown, but it's going to be quite a magical world, and it's going to be a special, exciting world. It's not going to be a dark world. Well, not most of the time. You're usually going to have a good time. So I'm always. When I got this, when this happened, I just thought, wow. I've always wanted to be part of something like in this period of time, because I just found it so fascinating. The sort of the whole history of it and the politics of it, and how, and especially with this script, how everything was quite underplayed and not, there wasn't a great deal of talking, and it was very, very scary in a way, how the knives came out, without anybody saying anything, and this was just an example of, of how I just thought, wow, it's going to be a week with Ray Winster, great actor. I've always wanted to work with him, playing a really good part, with a sword and a horse, and it's great.